Hey everyone, so this is the trade that I'm about to put in, and I thought I should make a quick video on the exact steps that I take before I enter the trade. Now I'm looking to trade the euro currency, the futures options in euro currency. Uh, the rationale is, and this is my real trading account, so I will show you how I put the trade in. Now I always have a 1 year, 1 day chart open for all my underlying instruments just to see how the trend, where the trend has been over the last 1 year. So euro currency has gone up quite a bit because there's been talks about Fed rate cuts in the September Fed cycle, which will be, I think, which is in the middle of September. I don't know the exact date of that Fed meeting, but anyway, we have a whole month. I think the markets will either stay sideways between now and then, or move a little bit. The markets are up quite a bit today because CPI numbers came out, or some job number came out. Like I said, my rationale is not to like follow the TradFi economic indicators. I look at price action, and then I've been successful with that in selling options. So here's the trade. Without taking too much time, euro currency has gone up quite a bit. I'm a contrarian trader, so I will look to like short this now. I will look to short this trend. Uh, it has had a high of 1.11, 1.117, I can say. So my trade idea here is I am 50 days out. So here are the trading cycles remaining in this product in the euro currency. I have 22 days, which I will not touch because it's too short of a time period. I normally look at rolling or closing the trade around 15, 20 days when there are 15, 20 days left. So there's not much there. I'm going into the 50-day cycle, which is my sweet spot between 45 and 50. And I'm selecting the 25 delta strike. Now, my sweet spot is around 17, 18, 19 deltas, but not even 19. I'll stick around 16, 17 deltas in bigger products, other products like the indices. But here, um, the 15 delta is 1.13, and I think if I sell this, I will not be able to like get enough credit because it's sitting at 15 deltas. The other option is the 19 deltas, but that's a half strike. Now 1.125. Now look at the open interest and look at this number here. Look at this thing here. There's not much going on in the half strike. Yes, there are some open interest, but there's no volume. When there's no volume, there's wider bid-ask spread. You can see that here versus this cycle here versus this strike 1.13. So I'm going to go into this strike, right? I'm going to go into the 1.12. So I'm leaving the 1.125 out because there's not much volume there. Now volume is basically how many contracts have traded today, either open or closed. And open interest is how many are actually open right now. So look at the open interest here again. This is the open interest column. There are this many open interest or open contracts in this trade in this currency currently. Same on the put side. This is the open interest and volume column. I always leave this on, and this is my by default uh, setup. This is how I look at each trade when I go in. I have delta, I have theta, and then volume and open interest. I don't care about anything else, although I do look at vega sometimes, uh, but not in this case. It's fine. So I'm gonna short the 1.12 strike. So I'm doing a short call spread here. So I'm going short this currency. So I'm gonna go right click, short vertical, and I always go um, one strike out, one whole number out. So if I analyze this trade, first thing I do is I change this to make sure this break even is my actual expiration cycle, which is 10.5. Make sure this top bar is also 10.5, 10.4. I've changed it to 10.4. That's the same thing. Now here's what the chart looks like. It is slightly 1.13. What was my? It's 10.5, right? So let me change this to. I'm just checking the exact number of days. It's 50. and it will underlie. Hold on, let me just double click this again, so I can see the futures as well. So it will be, it's underlying the Z24 contract. So it will underlie this option chain is underlying the Z contract, which is the December contract. So here, so that's another thing that I look at. Okay, so I'm in the 50-day cycle. I'm selecting these strikes. I'm just wondering why my looks like my charts are a little bit off, but anyway, we'll take a look at that. Oh, I'm in 6B. I should be in 6E. There it is. Okay, so 6E cycle is Z cycle again. Yeah. Okay, and then we're going into 1.12. So the currency has gone up quite a bit in the last few days. So I'm looking to short it now. Again, today it's been down. It's down 36 basis points already, which is here. You can see that. But I think the trend is also going to be on the short side. So I'm going to take this one out, move this up a little bit, so I can see exactly what's going on. Break even is at 10.5. Now here's a number. So 72%. Okay, that's a good one. My max profit is 187. And my max loss is 1062. I'm also checking the 1.125 strike one more time just to see what the bid ask is here. So 2325. Well, it's not that bad actually. I'm thinking about changing my from 125 to 135. I can do that too because there's enough open interest here, but not much volume. But I'm actually going to take this one. Because I think this will provide me enough, the 20 delta strike will provide me enough credit based on my strike. So 15 versus 13, I'll rather take this because now you'll see that this will give us a better probability of profit. So if I change this, look, 75%, okay, better. So I'm a little bit more comfortable at this level. I'm going to take the market, whatever that is. Usually I put a limit order in. When I say a limit order in, I mean I choose my own price. I'm gonna start with 14. Fine, the 14 cent, the 14 ticks. These are basically in ticks. My max is 175. My max loss is 1075, and I am. Let's say if I put this in, is there anything else? I'm just wondering if there's anything else I want to show you here. So chart we looked at. We don't look at anything else. The price has gone up, so we're shorting this. And then, I want to show you the margin requirements. This is for the futures. Now look, $3,500 margin in 6E. I have. Oh, I don't see that symbol here. It's up here. 6E. 2,500, 25.41 is the margin requirement. So each tick is worth $6.25. And then, if you were to buy a outright future contract in the euro currency, your margin requirement will be 25.41, and I can show you that right after putting this trade in. So here's the trade. I'm going in with like 14 ticks here. And then what else? I have 75% of my probability of profit. This is a very important number for me. I stick around 75 to 80. Above 80 is definitely better. But right now, this is what we're getting. So we will put this order in and then see how it gets full. Now, here's another thing. Buying power requirement is $320 for me to start the contract. I'm paying $450 and another $324 in commissions. And I'm going to pay exactly the same commissions getting out of the trade. So, $750, about $8 in, $8 out. That's how it's going to be. Let's send this trade. So it's gone in. It's working right now. I'm going to reduce the price a little bit if it doesn't get filled. And I'll just keep working the price out. So this is what's called price discovery. You go in with your limit price and then see how the market goes. leave it in there for a while, and then see if you can hit that price. If not, I'll reduce it, and I'll post the confirm when it's done. Just a quick update. I'm running a free cohort of my option selling success series. It's in 30 days. I've given myself enough time to like build the content, build exactly what I'm going to be talking about. Here are the modules that we will cover. We'll cover everything from start to the end, from beginners to like up to intermediate level. We'll cover option selling starting from the basics, and then I'll talk a little bit about futures options. It's a 1 hour and 30-minute cohort that I am running on that day. So go on this website, longshortidea.com/cohort, to sign up now, and just take a look at all these modules. I'm covering some advanced strategies like iron condos and how I manage these strategies, how I sell the other side of it. Actually, I want to show you one more thing on that trade, but let me finish this out first. This is, the number is wrong here. This should be 5, but yeah, I apologize. I'll get that fixed. And then yeah, we're trying to cover everything from like we will be doing some real trade examples on that day. Go on the sign up site. I have some YouTube videos. Check some of my YouTube videos. Go on the page. I've put some on. I'm gonna be putting more videos on a regular basis. The channel is called the Long Short 101. Sign up. Do a quick sign up. Now back to the trade. I wanted to show you one more thing. So once this gets filled, this order is filled, and let's say it gets tested, meaning the market goes up on us. So we are short here. We'll be collecting short deltas, and the market goes short on us. Actually, I want to show you one more thing. I forgot, but let me show you one more thing here. J135. Let me take you to the Analyze tab. It's hard when the order is in working situation. It's hard. I know there is a way to bring it back onto the Analyze tab, but I'll rather just do it here quick. Leave it at minus 1010. Look at the deltas. These are not real deltas, but yeah, the point is to show you that I will be collecting negative deltas, some theta, small amount of theta, meaning $2.57 each day, and I'm short volatility. Now, what's the volatility here? Again, not much. I don't even know if this is the right volatility chart for this, because I think when it comes to futures options, the Thinkorswim's volatility charts are like messed up. But as far as I know, it has moved a little bit, and the volatility has gone up in the last few days, and therefore that's the idea behind this trade. So take a look. Let me know what you think about the video. Any questions that I can answer, just put it in the chat wherever you can find me. Oh, I have a Twitter channel where you can follow me. My Twitter channel is here. The Long Short, I go by @LongShortIdea. So just go there. I put all my research there. Just give me a note there. Thank you very much. Bye bye.